proving right now. I wasn't scared of much, but a few seconds ago, I felt my balls shrivel at the thought of my girl hearing that shit. After stopping at the liquor store for a small bottle of Hennessy, I made my way home because I needed to get to Draylah's motherfucking phone ASAP. Once inside of my car garage, I threw my whip in park and climbed out. Inside the crib, I put the alarm on and then jogged up the stairs like a nigga was a fucking Olympian. The way I was acting right now was blowing me, but I couldn't risk Draylah finding out about that bitch and her antics. Fuck, I mumbled, sighing out of relief when I saw Draylah was asleep on her stomach. For a moment, my ass got caught up at the sight because she was topless with only a thong on. Eyeing the tattoo of the nickname I gave her, I licked my lips just thinking about stretching that pussy from the back. Snapping back to what the fuck I came to do in the first place, I grabbed Draylah's iPhone up from the nightstand and shook my head at the voicemail I'd accidentally left. Typing in the code, I went straight to the phone app and deleted that shit with the quickness. After handling that bullshit, I hopped in the shower and then took my ass to bed. Tonight worked the fuck out after all. The next day. Draylah and I weren't leaving for my promotional tour until 7 p.m. in the evening, and that was because I needed to handle some shit with one of my businesses that I was a silent partner in. Pulling into the secluded back lot of Zebra, I stopped in front of the valet associate and threw my car in park. "Good morning, boss," Ronald smiled as he took my keys from me. "Morning. Everything good around here?" I inquired, pulling my hoodie onto my head. Whenever I handled business here, I didn't like to be seen too much. I took the term silent partner very seriously. Not to mention, I'd planned to give my portion of the business up soon, since it no longer had my interest. Yes, everything is great, boss," Ronald nodded repeatedly with a smile. I nodded as well in response and then made my way inside. Heading up the stairs to the not-so-silent owner's office, I walked right in, making her jolt from her seating position from behind her desk. "Well, damn, you can't knock?" Charlie folded her arms after standing up. Charlie was an okay-looking bitch who kept her personal life and shit secret. All I knew was that she had a daughter, and frankly, I didn't give a fuck about shit else. As long as my money was right and the bitch's credit was up to par, she could be a damn serial killer for all I cared. "No, I can't fucking knock. This motherfucker is no different from any of the other shit I own. You better act like you fucking know," I hissed, appalled as fuck that she even had the nerve to say that shit. Charlie usually knew better and never came out the side of her fucking neck, but for some reason, right now, she was bugging. This bitch, like most females, didn't mean shit to me and was disposable. So if she didn't come correct with the next sentence that came from her mouth, I was gonna knock her stupid ass out. Exhaling heavily, Charlie said, "Sorry, She shook her head, as if she was shaking the thoughts from her mind. "Well, the girls are downstairs in the locker area like you requested, but can I talk to you for a second?" "About what?" "I don't have all fucking day." "About my niece." "Who the fuck is your niece?" If Charlie's niece was one of these hoes, I'd busted down. She needed to shut the fuck up before she even started. "I'm sure it's a bitch I don't give a fuck about." Laughing angrily, she replied, "I'm sure you don't, which is why I want you to let her be, Frederick." "Who the fuck you calling Frederick?" "Mr. Montana, I mean." "But Draylah, my niece is Draylah." For a moment, I stared at this bitch in disbelief, because my baby couldn't have been her niece. There was no way she was related in any way to Draylah. "Ah!" Charlie whimpered when I snatched her up by her throat. "Look, bitch, I don't know what type of motherfucking game your ass is trying to play, but if you ever mention my girl again, I'm gonna smoke your ass. And I put that on everything I fucking love." It's not a game." She gripped my wrist with her hands and frowned to show that she couldn't breathe. Dropping her stupid ass, I stayed towered over her, waiting for her to finish. "Speak the fuck up," I roared, making her jump. "Draylah is my niece, I swear to God. Look." She slowly stood up and grabbed her phone off the desk. I waited, on edge.